This is the Kitsune clan, a group of sword enthusiasts who like cosplay, reenactment, and historical martial arts. If you have similar interests, feel welcomed.
Let us unlock the full potential of your blade weapon. When we look at European longswords, it's well known that they have two edges and both of them are used for striking. This works best when the sword is held in the so-called thumb hold, which means the thumb is placed on the flat side of the sword and the two edges face sideways. Also in curved blades like the tulwar, it's okay and useful to strike with the backside. This also works with, for example, a naginata or a katana. The katana is of course optimized for cutting and slashing, and so an emphasis of the single edge is fully understandable, but there are options where you can use the backside of the blade as well. Against a heavily armored opponent, for example, it might be useful to strike with the dull backside, so emphasizing the strike damage instead of a cutting damage, or even try to force the tip backwards into the opponent, having a higher penetration power. We will explore that in a moment. An important point to understand here is that if we want to use the backside, then we should hold the katana in a similar way to the European longsword. Due to the tsuba, we cannot put the thumb on the side of the blade, but we can hold the katana in a way that the single edge is facing sideways. This may sound strange at first, but there are sources showing exactly this type of hold with a katana, and even in pop culture we can find reference to exactly this type of hold. So what is the advantage of this hold? I make a simple example here, striking with the backside of this machete into a piece of metal. As we can see, it's a simple, fast strike using the rotation of my forearm, and it gives a nice penetration into my target. If I make a simple strike with the edge of the machete, I don't get the same type of result due to the force being distributed over a wider area and not on a point. Same effect if I use a wooden weapon against a piece of cardboard. With this rotational strike and the tip, I can make a penetration where I should not be able to. But what about my edge alignment? I need normal hold for edge alignment. No, you don't. See here, thumb hold, very precise cuts, not only horizontal, also diagonal ones. Edge alignment is no problem in this hold. And there are more advantages. There are people that are very afraid of the half sword because they think they could cut themselves. Use the thumb hold and your half sword will be without fingers on a sharp edge. You will not only be able to make better thrusts with this type of position, it's also very effective to support cuts. And don't forget, you can cut with the tip with the backside strikes. So, thumb hold allows for a lot of different cuts. Edge alignment is well given. I suggest you to explore this a bit for yourself. To my experience, it's much more effective for a lot of the traditional Japanese strikes, for example, Gyaku Kezagiri, to perform it in thumb hold, and I have seen practitioners doing so. Hope you got some inspiration. See you around next time.